Somehow, with the endless streaming options, I still find myself without anything to watch, which is why we do Whatcha Watchin Wednesday, every Wednesday on the show. It's Adam and Allison on Y101.
Yep.
So this documentary that I watched the other day, it came out back in 2015, and I don't know how I missed it because it seems like it was all the rage back then, but at this point, I think I had just moved in with my grandparents for about 3 months, and I think they still had bunny ears on their TV.
Nice.
And it was on HBO, so I wasn't able to watch the Jinx, the life and deaths of Robert Durst. It's on HBO or Max. So this is the greatest documentary that I've ever watched in my life.
That is really high praise.
Better than Making a Murderer, I thought.
That's also high praise.
And it is a groundbreaking documentary that delves into the strange history of a real estate heir, Robert Durst, long suspected in the still unsolved 1982 disappearance of his wife, as well as the subsequent murders. It results from nearly a decade of research by the filmmakers who expose police files, key witnesses, never before seen footage, private prison recordings, and thousands of pages of formerly hidden documents.
Whoa.
It is a juicy, juicy documentary.
Yeah.
It is so good. Leaves you on the edge of your seat. This is like I said, it's the greatest documentary I've ever seen.
It sounds so good, and the hype makes me want to watch it, but there are some reviews that are questionable. Like, Jamie hated it. He gave it half a star, says one of the worst, most overrated shows ever made. It's unbelievable from the first minute to the final second. Junk show for junkies.
Shut up, Jamie. Nobody likes you. Gareth loved it, though. He gave it 5 stars. Compelling, chilling, weird. This was one of the more bizarre murder mystery docs that you will see, and it will have you hooked.
Okay, so yeah, now I'm back in. And then Anne, she had one little detail that made her give it 4 stars instead of 5. 100% honest, she writes, I deducted a star because the lawyer in episode 4 had a whistle when he talked, and I had to watch it on mute with subtitles. Okay, that's really nitpicky, Anne.
We need to find a new place to get our reviews from. Like, I'm now questioning, anything that anybody writes on Rotten Tomatoes.
People are ruthless on Rotten Tomatoes. And to show that, the tomato meter, 92% on the show, audience score 91. So overall, people love it.
Because of Anne whining about the whistly teeth lawyer.
That is tough, though, when you get the person who gets a little with their talking. Like, it's like, This is completely off topic, but there was a guy I used to work with, and you could hear him in the studio. He did like a talk show. He was an old guy. Was he a whistle talker?
No, but I'll never forget, because he would say the most awful things whenever he was off the air, like into the microphone that nobody could hear.
Oh, no.
And the traffic reporter had whistling teeth, and he was like, I hate this woman. I hate and her whistling teeth. Why does she talk like that? He'd get so mad.